Okay, guys, come on, get a move on. We're going on soon. Ah, Hiroyuki Carter.
Hey, call me Hiro.
Pleasure to meet you. I was beginning to think you and your driver weren't going to make it. I'm from Live, the camera company sponsoring this race, and I'll be heading up this event. Walk with me.
Look, thanks again. I'm really stoked about this. Thanks for giving us the shot.
Don't mention it. We're always on the lookout for new talent, and you and your friend fit the bill. And I don't have to tell you this, but you do right by yourselves in this race, and you'll see a lot of doors opening up for you.
Gotcha. We won't disappoint you.
Disappoint me? That's not what this is about. It's your chance to impress people who matter. The events my company organizes are a feeder for every racing family out there. You do want to race, yes?
Oh yeah, this is such a big deal for us. We've tried broadcasting our races, but no dice. I guess nobody wants to see nobodies.
Trust me. Just show the world what you've got in this one. You'll get followers like that. Run a good race, and you'll find your options and your followers increasing.
We'll give it our best.
Hero, my friend. I don't want your best. I want legendary badassdom. Anyway, I've got to go. Something about putting on a race? Best of luck.
Okay, thanks. You're good to go, buddy. Break a leg. Hell, break anything you have to. Drive like I know you can, and we'll be in the big leagues in no time.
Welcome to the city that never sleeps. In this event, you'll see New York taken over by racers in a way you never could have imagined. It's not just a city. It's a playground for the best pilots and drivers of today and tomorrow. Today to watch the first episode of this year's Live Extreme series. In this, newcomers have a shot at taking on established stars and a chance to impress all the racing teams out here. And believe me, they're watching. And just as important, they need to generate excitement. That's how fans flock to them. And that's what it's all about, right? Become a racer, steal the show, and see your follower numbers soar. Speaking of soaring, get a load of that jump. There you have it, folks. The numbers are going through the roof. And now Live goes to the extreme. You'll gain follicular stunt like this, and the fans will come a-running. Check it out. We're 2/3 of the way through, and I believe we're watching a new star exploding onto the circuit. We kick it up a notch for the grand finale. This is how it is these days. Just being a good pilot isn't enough anymore. You've got to shine on and off the course, staying sharp on the social media side. It's simple math. The more followers you have, the more followers you'll get. Sign on with your first racing team, and the second will start looking at you. Pile up supporters, and the contracts will be knocking on your door. To put it another way, a driver who attracts enough followers will open up new styles of racing. We call them disciplines. You'll call them awesome. And isn't awesome what we're all after? From the heart of New York City, this was the Live Extreme Series, Episode 1. Thank you for watching, and remember to follow us on all social media.
Cool, it is official, my friend. We have made the big time. We're still gonna have to prove ourselves, but that's more than fine. You know, we've got the right stuff. There's so much to try. Boats, planes, all kinds of cars. It's like the world's biggest buffet menu, and we gotta take a bite out of everything. We're talking street racers, off-road, pro racing, freestyle. We could take a test run with any of them. Or if you ask me, do them all. Pick which one you want to try first, and let's go. My friend, welcome to the Motor Nation. Now, we've got 4 ways we can get this puppy rolling. It's your pick. How do you want...
Hey there. I'm Wade Parker. Maybe you've heard of me. And this is my show. I'm looking for someone interested in racing off the beaten track, and I'll loan you a ride to see if you've got it. What is it? Take the keys, my friend, and we'll find out. If you win, you keep
oh
the
my
car
fucking god.
and get a
Thanks,
shot at
Ricky.
running some real races.
Thank you
You
for
lose,
saving my ass.
I take my ride back, and so long. But you're
I
not gonna
lowered the
lose,
volume
are you?
because I thought the game would be too loud for me.
I didn't think so.
How loud is it comparative to me? Can you hear me?
3,
Now that you can actually hear me?
1.
Sorry. You didn't hear me commenting on how I'm so bad at fucking planes. And out of all the things in this game that I'm gonna be, like, not able to do, it'll be all the plane missions, because I can't drive a plane for dog shit. Especially not when it's not dual stick plane, it's single stick plane. Single stick plane controls I just can never get my brain around. Wasn't sure if those were going to be solid or not. But thankfully, they're not. Oh. Good job. Crashed on the first mission. It's also just like, I miss the fact that Test Drive Off-Road doesn't exist anymore. Because the Test Drive series doesn't really exist anymore. And that was like one of my favorite racing games that ever existed. Even though it wasn't very complex. I just think off-road racing allows you to go over a lot more different things with maps.
Not bad. You and me, we got some things to discuss about your future. Come on, base camp, and your new car race.
Spectators are reminded to stay well clear of the course during the race. This is for your own protection.
Base camp. I wonder if this is gonna crash. It crashed on me in the beta a couple times.
Well, look who it is. You've made your bones. Now you belong here. So welcome to this little slice of
I love your lip sync, bud.
You'll find everyone here. Mudders, mountain climbers, and winners. And I'm betting that last one's what you're gonna be. That fool's Tucker Morgan, though everyone calls him Tuck.
I love how he talks as if the guy isn't like standing 10 feet from the other guy. He's just like, I'm a soulless human being, let me drink my drink.
Lots of folks around here do, which is their mistake.
I have
They
no
want to
soul.
focus on racing instead. But their loss is our game. Yours and mine. And like I said, you can go to the shop and pick up the car that's waiting for you.
I want to get my Pickle Rick livery.
Call it an investment in your future.
Pickle Rick.
The rest of them there, those you'll have to earn.
I want them to make a bird person livery for my plane. That'll make me drive planes more. Make a bird person livery. Instead of the same Pickle Rick meme, how about something actually cool from the fucking series?
How'd you like to earn a little cash
Activities.
just driving around? This magazine asked us to take some photos. You can see what they want in your photo album. It's not mandatory, but the way you roll looks like easy money.
Okay, so I love my Asian dude. No homo. I don't want any traction control. No traction control. This is full throttle. Gutless. Hey, it's Epic Gamer 3732703. Sure, I've already taken a picture of a coyote in the beta.
Not that just pounding around isn't fun.
If I can come across one remotely easily. Is that a donkey? I'm not using cockpit because I won't be able to see anything from cockpit view. Where? Where? Oh. Hey. I don't want to hit you. Let me get my car so I can take a cool picture with you. Yeah, be at that angle.
Okay, that's the photo app. With this, you can grab pictures and share them. Even better, you can capture moments for the photo album. And if the picture's a tough one to take,
where was that guy who was
you
flying
can go
by
back
on the
and forth on
plane?
timeline to find that one perfect moment.
Wait. Where am I? There I am. He looks so tiny in that plane. It's such a tiny plane. Hey, buddy. Popo. Oh. I know you don't have to actually take a nice picture, but you might as well. Cool. I always take pride in my work. Try and set up a scene. Thanks, other flying plane dude who's all the way over there now. Arrow Man. Oh yeah, let's actually do some racing instead of wasting our entire time taking pictures of fucking animals. The world record is currently only 256.
Now for this race, you'll be driving a Mercedes X-Class pickup truck, and so will the
Pickup
competition.
truck.
Which means it's the driver that will make the difference. And I say that knowing you'll be the best out there.
No food is allowed in the paddock.
3, 2, 1.
The cars look too HD, man. True off-roading. Who cares about the roads, dude? You gotta win in style. I wish more games let you just drive off the fucking road. I don't even care if it's an off-road centric racing game. Just let me drive off the damn road. If there's anything you can do right in a fucking racing game is let people drive in more places than they think they would be allowed to. Not the opposite. If you actually tried to do this in this truck, you would fucking die. Oh yeah, styling. I don't even take actual jumps. Nature's jumps are better. Well, not in that situation. Should have turned more.
You're making me look good.
Why? You're not the one racing. Wait, can you just drive across that shit? Nope. I had figured not, but worth a try. It looked pretty shallow. This should maybe darken it a little bit. Oh, cool. These aren't hard. But those are.
Hey, look! We got loot for that.
And like any good racing game, they have
I'm sure it's gonna come
the,
in handy.
if you hold brake and gas, you can do perfect donuts. Oh.
Hear that beeping? That's your radar going off. Which means
That's
there's
your
a lot
radar
of reward
going
nearby that you can track down and collect. The closer
Oh, hello.
you are, the faster the beeps. See if you can find it.
Hello, other people. Alright, it's this way. Onward!
Radar only works when you're on the move. So get rolling if you want to find the live reward. You found it. Good eye. Live rewards pop up all over the place. You can always use your radar to find them.
Oh my god, I just realized. I have music on. Well, it's already, this stream's already gonna get copyrighted because I've had it on, so I'll just have to note that for next stream. Because I don't know how much of this music is gonna make my stream copyright claimed in what country or not. And if that happens at all to this video, you're not gonna hear music anymore. Which I'm sad, but it's the shit you have to fucking do, because game developers don't think about people who stream. And make it so you can turn off songs that cause shit like that. You know, like Burnout Paradise, or, you know, games made by companies that people used to give shit back when they did actual good things. So, you can't ever please anyone. I wish I could turn off the... Oh, can I? Actually. Oh my god, it's gone. Good. I still like to see people on the map, but I don't want to have the stupid little arrows on my screen.
Every time you set a record, it gets uploaded to the live app so you can share it with your friends. Give them a chance
That was a huge ass jump.
if they can.
I don't think I've ever taken something... Oh my god, that hill. What the fuck? It looks like the edge of a fucking level. Oh my god, that's just ridiculous. No way. Don't mock me in your airplane. I almost made it to the top. We gotta hit that going some speed. I do like the music a lot in this game though, so it's gonna be hard for me to turn it off. Because they chose really good music for this game. I will give them that much. No trap garbage. Oh, the gradient isn't that bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's just death. That's not even you get to survive, dude, like my other junk. Oh yeah, here, let's go cockpit for a little bit. You ever wanted to see what it looked like inside of a Mercedes-Benz X-Class? Looks pretty good. I don't like driving games from this view, because, I mean, even though it is more realistic, it's also impossible to fucking see anything. Yeah, I can't even go down the hill without just dying when I hit the bottom. How did I survive that one jump? Jeez, dude. That was some sick, nasty air. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to stop doing this. This is what I end up doing 90% of the time I play free roam games. Hopefully they add an ability to place waypoints to make, or not waypoints, but checkpoints to make your own races. I'd love to just make off-road races on this shit. Oh my word. This is one of the things that I liked about... There was a game for Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows, and I don't even think it was for PlayStation 3, but it was called Fuel, and it had this giant open drivable world in it that had like these just ridiculously oversized pieces of terrain comparative to the vehicles. So the world just felt like vastly oversized to the cars. And I always like when games feel like that. Even though this game doesn't really feel like that, because its map is actually relatively small. You can drive from one side to the other in like less than 30 minutes or so, I think. Nice. Oh, I'm down in the orchards. Sorry. I'm sure those would have been beautiful orange trees. Or almonds. Or ganja. Hey, it's that place in fucking GTA. Yeah, it's Orange County. Yeah, this is fucking... This is, this is fucking... GTA 5 area right here. That would be, what is it? Mount Chiliad over there? That mountain that my car's pointed at right now would be what is Mount Chiliad in GTA 5, I believe. Where the Hollywood sign would be. I think. Of course, not Hollywood sign in GTA, but you know what I mean. Look at that. I just love the idea in video games. Just, there's a mountain and you drive to it. I mean, like, yeah, RPGs can do it all they want. Like, Skyrim can make an open world like that, but until you give me a fucking, like, monster truck to drive on the map that can go like 100 miles an hour up a hill, I don't think it's that fun in terms of the open world aspect. Because 90% of people just use fast travel in those games. Half of the time, I just like driving in this shit. Hold on. I'll actually set a waypoint. Just so I know where it is, if I want to go back to it. Oh yeah, they even got the river. Doesn't look as good. Can you even drive in it, or is it like deep? Oh, it's deep. Hey, it's a bear. Wrong way. What is that disgusting looking rock line? And into the water. I need a monster truck. An actual monster truck. They should add rock climbing. Or some kind of like super rock climbing event. Hill climbs or something like that. I miss that. ATV versus MX Unleashed had hill climbs and all that different kind of stuff where it was literally just you raced up like that equivalent of a mountain with like checkpoints along the way and stuff like that. And it was just climb up this fucking hill. And even the AI couldn't do it like 90% of the time. And you just keep seeing them keep trying to go up at different angles and shit. Oh. Cool. I just wanted to go and see what the hell this was over here. This looks incredibly like bare from a distance. But I understand that's just because they have to limit the draw distance so that the rendering stays consistent. Come on, truck, you can do it. Airplane. Am I gonna see a UFO at the top of the mountain? No, I think it's just gonna drop off the other side very suddenly. Whoa. So that's what a ski jump. Wow, you can see all the way up there. That's just what I was saying by the map isn't as big as you think it is. Even though it is America, it's like crunched down to the size of Texas. Probably even smaller than that. It doesn't take 30 minutes. It takes way more than 30 minutes to drive across Texas in real life. Yeah, look at that. What? Ghost Hills. See, it's like, it's vast, but like these textures are so damn ugly, dude. Look at that. That is gross. That is like worse than World of Warcraft textures. And that's not even exaggerative. I used to use that as a joke in Fallout 4. That isn't even a... That is literally on Courage texture. Sorry, I've done like 2 races. I do like the draw distance though, because I can see where I'm going. And again, you're probably going to see a lot of this camera view when we get into the street racing, because like I've already said before, I like racing from this point of view because it's so hard to see what your front end is doing from third-person cameras like this. It's so hard to tell that your front end is like not in the place that you expect it is in third-person cameras. And it's like cockpit view, as great as it is, hinders your distance so much in off-road vehicles because they're so tall. But I can still drive with it. Mostly because I played a lot of the Far Cry games, and that's pretty much exactly what this controls and feels like in terms of the cockpit camera. Oh, sorry. See, isn't it so much cooler when you can just drive to the event and then drive into it? The only time you're taken out of driving is during the countdown. Here, we'll do it all cockpit cam.
Looks like some wide open racing action.
Oh, that's the world record guy. Oh, there is a wall there. I guess that inhibits my ability to skip a little bit. Either that or I gotta go further right next time. I always try to come up with ways to skip, even though it doesn't really benefit me that much. Like that. Why do they gotta put walls on the roads, dude? That guy's so far ahead. I see why he has the world record.
Running too far behind the pace to beat the record.
I'm not trying to beat the world record. Eat my schlong dong. See, it's like, again, cockpit cam. Oh my god, it's just so nauseating, dude. Because I'm not in the car, so I can't, like, my head isn't moving with the bumps. That's why VR and this kind of shit is like, no. Never. Do you want a sickness simulator? Play a fucking off-road game with suspension like this. Fuck. Why am I such a retard? Honestly. I've still beat the actual time to beat it. I know, because I'm well below the actual time. Even though I fucked up a lot. You'd be surprised. Yeah. So popular. Not popular yet, though. Wait, did I not pick up my loot?
The loot consists of parts you can use to upgrade your rides, so keep bringing it in.
And yes, it has different rarities. They're all popular. I want to be Papyrus. Hold on, I wanted to go see if they sent me anything into my mailbox. If the game doesn't crash. Again, I'm skeptical. Just because I had the beta crash on me multiple times. Nope, nothing there yet. Hey, bud. Can I purchase your wares? Have a look at my wares. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you only play the game for racing? Do you play the game to have fun? I mean, I guess if that's fun... Hi. I have no soul. Help me. Dude. Wait, can you not? Oh, yeah, you can. Dude. Why, like, I understand they wanted to give you the ability to look closer at stuff, but why did they have to turn it into, like, tactical intervention? I'm doing the wiggle. Ooh, yeah, you looking at me, boy? Yeah, you thinking, I want to get a piece of that. Huh? You see this little... Oh! Well, fine. Fuck you too, then, bud. But I gotta stand here and look you in the eye as I buy this dirt bike anyways. You got that? Yeah. Of course. What about Bud over here? He's been your best friend since like 3rd grade? Nah, I don't see it. Wait, why is the KTM the cheapest? When they all have the same... That one actually starts out worse. Oh, but the most expensive one is the KTM as well. Huh? Oh, Lamborghini Miura. Dude. Nice hat. Hey, that's a hat of that's actual United States. That's not... The dude has a hat of the actual United States. That's not the United States in this game. Did they even realize? You gotta keep your continuity in check. Hey, Garrus. Gorus. Is that Gorus or Garrus? Gorus. Hey, bud. Ooh. I'm gonna crash the game if I try and do my fucking dumbassery.
Get to the chopper! Man, it would be great to go up in that. You could see all kinds of amazing stuff.
I never... Oh, that's how you turn. There you go. Excuse me? I don't think you're actually supposed to be able to do that in a real helicopter, right? Hey. Are you my rival? I need to squint at you harder. No. Beat your rival. This guy is chump. Look at that beard. That is not the beard of winner. That is weak. Weak shit. Dude. Oh wait, let's... I was trying to think. I couldn't remember if there was a way to just instantly go back to your base or not. But as far as I know, this is the way you go to it.
Hero into house. Oh, I love this place. You can kick back, you can change your clothes, or swap the look of the vehicles bumper to bumper. Or you could do whatever else it is you do when you're not driving. I'm not really sure. Must be other stuff too. This place is huge. I mean, just look around.
Why can I not change my... Okay. I guess I can't change my... I mean, I'm pressing like left and right, and I see 1 of 3, but I guess that's not an option for me yet. No. I don't know. Catalog, that's cars. Narrative rewards. Sick. I like all this art. The Eastern Dragon. Oh yeah, I've also always thought that this is pretty good. They have the full motion. Can I shut it off? I don't want to spend money on that. Well, sure. Do they have the Pickle Rick livery yet? Nope. Those are all the ones that they have uploaded so far. Got a good selection of rims. Ooh, wait. I'm gonna have this thing be painted red, so. Gonna have the biggest rims, because on dirt tires they actually don't look ridiculous. Sure. I don't even care, dude. We have iridescent? Oh yeah. Such a sexy color. Oh. Okay. Because off-road isn't good enough. Eat my loads. Well. Let's get one of these ones. Where's the one that I liked? Jellyfish. Scorpion. Didn't even line up on the sides properly. Cute. Man, they have a lot of liveries they made. Brazil! Oh, is this really gonna go through all the flags? Like, really now? Huh? Boris coffee. Boris. That actually doesn't look half bad. Actually, I sort of dig it. I want the coffee. Boris coffee. Let's see what it looks like outside. And green almost looks glow in the dark. I don't mind using pre-made liveries because honestly it takes so long to make liveries in this game. I was trying to make one in the beta and it wasn't happening. Is that a real person? I can't tell because half of the cars on the road are the same type of car that you use. Oh, that's cool. I like how that just says a bunch of zeros and then Ivory Tower. Sorry, I know this is boring. I'm actually gonna go out for a smoke real quick, because I'm only gonna be streaming for like another 30 to 40 minutes before I get off for a little bit, just because I haven't eaten and I want to actually make something decent to eat. But then after I eat and I feel a little bit better, I'll come back on stream for another couple hours. That's pretty sick. There we go. At least just to make it look cohesive or something a little bit better. Again, I don't care if I make the skins. Like, I like making my own tracks more than I like making skins on the car, because honestly, you don't see 75% of the car when you're racing. Or in my case, you see 0% of the car when you're racing certain types of cars. So what it looks like matters almost nothing to me. It could look like a piece of dog turd driving down the street. In fact, I might make that if they even allow it online. Like the poop emoji car. I'll make the Nyan card a reference to the guy who used to race the 24 Hours of Lemons with his car with the Nyan... He had a radio in the car that he played through a siren on the top of the car, and it just constantly played as he was driving around the track, and it just did that for the entire 24 hours, or as long as his car would run for. But the guy died, which was so sad to me because I loved him in that so much. So I want to do a homage to him, if someone already doesn't do it, and make one of the cars that I actually decide to upgrade in the future, the Nyan car. Just in reference to that guy. I know a lot of people will think it's a reference to just the Nyan cat itself, but my reference will actually be a much deeper reference to a guy who used to do actual racing, who raced a Nyan car. If you wonder who I'm talking about, just look up on YouTube Nyan car 24 Hours of Lemons. Not Le Mans, Lemons. Because it's a race for cheap cars, not expensive cars. You bring a $500 piece of shit and race it for 24 hours. And his car was the Nyan car. It just had the Nyan cat spray painted on the side of it. It was, I think it was a Honda Civic or something. Or a Toyota Corolla. It was like one of those just basic, cheap junkyard cars that you can get anywhere. I remember the first time seeing it, I'm like, that guy is a spirit animal of the internet in race car driver form. He probably would have done a Doge car, or Doge truck. Because you can make actually a lot of the livery system due to the fact the shapes are so usable and moldable. Because if you need to make a different shape, you can just combine multiple shapes together to create the actual shape you're trying to make. Most people don't know how to do that, but you can. That's how the dude did the Pickle Rick skin. It's honestly not that hard. I could do it if I wasn't such a fucking lazy piece of shit who just drives around the map the entire time, not actually racing. But 90% of the reason I even bought the game in the first place was for the free roam aspect. Like I said, I'd buy, like I said when I played Trackmania Turbo, I'd buy a game just to free roam it with an off-road vehicle. I don't even care what the actual content of the game is. If you let me free roam the game with the off-road vehicle, you guaranteed at least 60 hours of gameplay from me. Fuck, I probably played Test Drive Off-Road Unlimited for 200 plus hours easily. And it's a game that takes literally less than 8 hours to beat the campaign, if you're slow. Because you don't need to win the races to progress. In the same way, in this game, you don't need to win the races to progress. You just need to finish in a certain position a lot of the time. The hard versions are the ones that require you to finish in first place. And those require a lot of retries and restarts and getting your car upgraded and shit. But you can get upgrades from just driving around after completing events and stuff like that, because live rewards and shit, they just give you car upgrades for free. That, and like I said before, I'm just excited to have a game to not have to play Monster Hunter anymore. That shit was really getting to me the past couple streams with the constant bullshit. This game, at least, the bullshit just comes from me, because I know that the possibility of it. It's just down to me, because the physics in this game are pretty damn consistent, in the same way that Trackmania Turbos are consistent. Like, a turn can be copied very easily. It's why when world records normally get set, they stay set for a long time until someone finds a better route or a way to skip or do something that is slightly better by like a couple milliseconds. Or they like just barely scrape the inside of a corner without touching the trees or whatever. I do like it for that, though. I don't want ultra-realistic physics. Like, the cars are very heavy in this game, and everything to do with jumping is very heavy, and you immediately get, like, forced back onto the ground. Like, you jump, and then your car, like, gets sucked back down to earth like the force of 3 tons of Thor's hammers hitting you on the top of your car. Even in real life, cars wouldn't drop that fast. Especially the monster trucks in this game. And it's one of the a little bit annoying things, in my opinion, is monster trucks in real life, because they're so heavy, when they launch in the air, they launch in the air and they get hang time. They don't just hit the ground like a dirt bike or something like that. Anyone who's ever been slightly interested in motorsports has seen monster trucks do freestyle before and know just how floaty they are, where it's like they go off a jump and they take like longer to hit the ground because it takes longer for gravity to push down on the giant mass. Of course, its terminal velocity is way higher, so it would fall to the ground faster given the time, but launching up in the air, it takes more inertia to slow it down. Excuse me.
This kind of race isn't just a race. It's a couple of checkpoints and you finding the best route between them. Now, good luck on not getting lost. Only the top racers get to run here, which I guess says something about you. Don't get too cocky, though. It's a long way from getting invited to sitting in the winner's circle.
Fox. A lot of people say those are very rare to see. I see them all the freaking time. That was a bad spot to go in. That's what I get for trying to cut. It's alright. The AI is like really bad. Or I guess I shouldn't even say AI, because it's not like dynamically racing me. It's just like Trackmania Turbo in a sense. You just get a time. And the default times are always terrible. What the hell is that American flag balloon? Damn it. That could have been so good. Thread the needle. Why did you turn like an idiot? I could have threaded it. You could have done it, but you didn't.
For a limited time,
It's simple. Doing things gets you followers. The more followers you have, the more you'll be invited to do cool new things where you can earn even more followers. And bucks. Big bucks. Which we can use to buy all the cool stuff
You
we
mean
want.
deers? I like big bucks.
Everyone's got a moment where they realize why they're racing. And for me, it was the day my bike went one way and I went the other, and I broke 2 ribs. I picked my bike up, climbed back on, and kept running. Won that race, too. Wouldn't let myself lose no matter what. The details, just the things you tell stories about later.
Ow. Why do they have to put good copyrighted music in video games? Why? It makes me so sad. Wait. Oh. Oh yeah, that's...
remember, safety.
A quick reminder. For each event, there's a recommended level. Make sure to check that out before taking a shot. Sure, you can choose to ignore the recommendation because you're that good. But it's always better to know the rules before breaking them, right?
White bands.
I know what you're capable of. It's more than this.
An example of why jumping isn't always good in video games.
Hello and welcome to a fabulous day of racing.
Yeah, I'd say that race went well for us. I got the check, we got the win, we got our name in the paper. Very well indeed.
Increase nitro refill speed by 2.1%. I want to unlock the one in the bayou. That guy's truck is really upgraded. Well, that didn't work out the way I intended it to. That's gonna cost me the race big time. He's already 20 seconds ahead of me. Holy shit, dude. It's how I feel every single time I would look at someone do a world record on Trackmania Turbo. Damn it, I knew I wasn't gonna beat that.
Welcome to the race you've all been waiting for.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
For a limited time, it's 2 for 1.
3, 2, 1.
You gotta drive like you really want this.
Registration for the next event is now open. Please check with your course officials.
Yeah, I'd say that race went well for us. I got the check, you got the win, we got our name in the paper. Very well indeed.
I just need to get more stuff for this.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out and joining us.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready for a new chapter in the Live Extreme series, now available.
I got a call from Live. They want us back. Remember when we were outsiders just scrapping for a chance to compete? Now look at us!
Yeah, I'd say that race went well for us. I got the check, you got the win, we got our name in the paper. Very well indeed. You're racing through the bayou today. Doesn't
Bayou.
make a big deal, bayou. It's just a fancy word for
Bayou.
swamp. Drive in the water, and it's a straight line to the finish.
What the hell was
Drive
that,
on
like,
land,
white
and it's
flash
faster.
on the screen?
And mix and match to make your best time. And try not to get the car too dirty, huh?
I'm guessing it was like some menu thing fucking up. I'm gonna say it's not showing me where the starting line is, but okay.
1.
Is the game gonna boost on me? Oh, I love this song. Oh my god. That camera with that boost is just like, the FOV goes from being 30 to 170.
I can beat any pace you set.
Ah, sweet!
It takes off the tags for loot and stuff like that as well. So I'm gonna turn it back on even though I don't want it on. What does that even mean, dude?
Up till now, we've only gotten green loot, but other colored loot has even cooler stuff.
What do you mean? I just got blue loot earlier, you nutbag. Still no motor core upgrade. I'll go and do the trial for the new discipline, and then I'm gonna call it there. And then, like I said, I'll be back on in like an hour or so after I make something to eat. Buy a vehicle. Yeah, it's yellow, because it's a Suzuki. Car? Who cares about car when you can buy a bike for the same price? Like, really? You get 2 less tires, an engine that's like half of the power, and it's not very fuel efficient. Didn't you want that? Wait, sorry, you didn't want that? Oh.
Good motocross is all about the jumps. The fans can't get enough of it. So let me see you catch some good air today. Just be sure to stick your landings.
3, 2, 1.
Going to be a little chilly out there on the course today. Bundle up. What a fantastic course you have for our racers to compete on.
Oh my god, George.
Let's give a big hand to our sponsors.
Oh my god, I keep taking that so bad. So bad, dude. He always catches me there because I always forget that that corner has that jump after it. You gotta go wide.
We have a winner in our American Festival Golf with the red, white, and blue contest.
Good job. Actually, I want to do another one of
those. Good motocross is all about the jumps. The fans can't get enough of them. So let me see you catch some good air today. Just be sure to stick your landings.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for your understanding.
Cheater. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cheater on our hands. I don't care if the fans love jumps. All I have to do is go through the checkpoints. That's all that matters. Wow. I didn't think it would be that easy to do a backflip. Motherfucker. No, I didn't want to see the leaderboards. I wanted to equip my gear. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I don't think there's a way to exit out of this game normally, so peace out, everyone.